Jackie Kersey, a track and field athlete, once said, "The rewards are going to come, but my happiness is just loving the sport and having fun performing." Many athletes love to play and watch their sports. I met some foreign exchange students from Australia that introduced me to a new sport. This sport was Australian football. Besides the fact that you can tackle, Australian and American football do not share much in common. As we talked, the Australians introduced me slowly to this new sport. They revealed their passion for this sport. This passion made me want to research and study this sport. Today I want to share what I found and compare it to American football. Specifically, I want to tell you the differences in field dimension, number of players, how you move the ball, and how you score the ball. First, let's examine the differences in field, goalposts, and number of players on the field at one time. An American football field is 360 feet long and 160 feet wide according to NFL Rules Digest. Both ends of the football field has a two-pronged goalpost, like you see here. 22 players are on the field at one time during a game of American football. 11 players from each team participate. Australian football has four posts at the end of its field, with the two in the middle being bigger. Unlike a rectangle American football field, an Australian football field is an oval. This oval is about 443 to 607 feet long and 509 feet wide, according to laws of Australian football. 28 to 36 players can be on a Australian football field at one time. 14 to 18 for each team participating. Next, let's examine the differences in how to move the ball. In American football, you can throw the football overhand or underhand, and you can run the football up and down the field. In Australian football, you can kick, run, or handball the ball up and down the field. If you kick the football, you drop it and kick it usually. If you run the football up and down the field, you must dribble the ball for every 50 yards you travel. A handball is like a volleyball serve. You grab the ball in one hand, make a fist with the other, and hit it. All this is according to Introduction to Australian Football. Finally, let's examine the differences in how players score. In American football, you can score one of three ways: a touchdown, a field goal, or a safety. Touchdowns are 6 points. They are scored when a player gets to the end zones, which is the last 30 yards of the field. A field goal is when you kick the football through the two goalposts at the end of the field without scoring a touchdown. Finally, a safety is when an opposing player tackles the ball carrier in an end zone that is not his. In Australian football, players score goals and behinds. A goal is when a player kicks it between these two center goalposts without a defender touching it. A behind is scored by getting it through the two outer goalposts by any other means, according to Introduction to Australian Football. Australians love their football just like Americans. This love is comparable even though both games are very different. In fields, players, goalposts, ball movement, and scoring. Sports connect the world and unite its people under a common cause. If we learn new sports, we can meet new and diverse people. I learned about a new culture through sports. I hope you can have the same experience as I did. Thank you.